Hello YouTube, this is Jacob from JTech, and I've taught you so far to input and output on the screen and to add or do functions with numbers, and now we're going to put everything together and add a little bit. We're going to do an averaging program. We're going to average 3 or 4 numbers, whatever you want, using doubles, and I'll explain what doubles are in a minute after I lay out a couple things. This is some stuff that isn't really hard. Okay, so we're going to output 1, and then we're going to input 1, output 2, input 2, output 3, input 3, and okay, so what I did was I said double D1, double D2, double D3, and double D total. A double is an integer or a float. An integer is a whole number or a negative whole number. A whole number is a number like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever, and up, or it could be a negative number, 0, -1, -2, and up, or down. And then it could be 1.1, -1.1, -1.3 billion something, positive 1.3 billion. It doesn't matter. It's basically just an integer or a decimal. So, back to what I was saying. I made double D1, double D2, and double D3, and double D total. Double D1, 2, and 3 are for the inputs, so you input the information into those, and then double D total will contain the formula. So right here I just said output, enter in the 3 numbers for me to average, and then I outputted 1, inputted the 1, outputted 2, inputted the 2, outputted the 3, and then inputted, that doesn't seem right. Then I output 1, then I input 1, and then I output 2, input 2, output 3, input 3, if you know what I mean. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say D total equals, if you notice, this is very similar to what we did in the second tutorial. So I'm going to say D total equals D1 plus D2 plus D3, and then divided by 3. So what this is basically saying is D total is the first three numbers divided by 3. So basically we're averaging the 3 numbers. So then we're going to output them. I'm going to say D1 and then D2, D3, D2, and D3 average out to be, and then D total, and L, and then of course system pause. Okay, so what I'm saying is output the first number, comma, second number, comma, and the third number, average out to be the total, and then end the line, and then pause. So let's compile and run this, see if I made any errors. Nope, looks like I didn't make any errors. So it says enter in 3 numbers for me to average. Let's enter 5.75, 100, no, let's put 1000 and then 80 point, okay, 80, my bad. 5.75, 1000, and 80 average out to be 361.917. That shows to be not the most efficient way because it has to deal with more decimal points for your computer, but if you really need the decimal points, which I probably, if you're going to do exact math, I do it all the time, I use doubles. You're going to use doubles for all the decimal points, and then system pause, press any key to continue. If you know a little bit of algebra, you can pretty much make anything. You can make the computer work for you. You don't work for the computer. You don't work to make this code. After you're done with the code, the computer works for you. You always have this program. Actually, I'm in the making of making basically a calculator almost, where I don't have to put in the formula. It knows the formula. It's kind of like a graphing calculator almost. But I'm not going to be coding it in C++, I don't think. I'm going to be coding it in Python. Sorry, programming it in Python because Python's a little bit better for calculating stuff, but those are coming. The Python tutorials are coming. So just contact me, comment, rate, subscribe, more videos coming.